No, we're never taking break this long again.
Yeah, actually. I was even.
Yeah, but that's what we say. That's what we'll say.
Well,
till we'll go on Christmas break next week to resume 2023.
We'll say no. We're starting at the new year. Let's start at
We'll be planning photo shoots. So, I'm ready now.
Okay,
Stop.
Okay. Oh God, the photo shoot.
Like, I'm ready photo shoot to be serious.
No, mind well.
No, we need a manager, you people.
Podcast.
We need a producer, manager
Exactly.
to make us serious.
Actually.
So, you guys, let's just pretend like we're being consistent because at this point, there's no need apologizing.
No need.
I'm making promises.
Yeah,
You
that
know?
will. No, but this time, seriously.
Don't make any promise.
Okay, no, I don't make any promise, but
But the ladies are back.
yeah, we're back. Please, just pretend like this is the next video. After that last one you watched, this is the next day. Just pretend. Let's just
Your
ignore the past few
favorite-
months.
Your favorite online aunties are back today. And see, like, we've been sitting out here for over like 1 hour
or even
trying
more,
to make this video. Like, a lot is happening, but we just told ourselves, we promised ourselves we'll film today,
Yeah.
1st of November. So
We
nothing
have
is
to.
going to stop that.
Yeah.
Even though a lot is just happening around us.
Yeah.
But hi, guys.
Hi.
Your favorite online aunties here again. Ada, Anello. Okay.
Yeah.
You guys, first of all, we should say that expect a rebranding of this channel coming real soon. I'm
Yeah.
just putting it out here so that we'll actually do the work.
Okay. The thought rebranding this year.
Whatever. So, what we want to
Okay.
talk about today, is something that I feel like, depending on who you talk to, they will have a
Yeah.
different perspective on, which is normal. It's
Yeah.
usually the case. But there's a generally accepted perspective when it comes to this matter.
This matter,
Make
yes,
we no lie.
exactly. Yeah.
And people know we're always here to tell people the truth. So we're just going to be talking about the whole being unapologetic. If you know me,
Exactly. You are the
if
queen
you know
of
me, you know that I am the leader of the Unapologetic Association. Okay,
Yep.
I love people that live unapologetically, people that live their truths, people that are themselves, people that are not trying to please anybody, people that are just living their life the way they want to.
Yeah.
That being said, living unapologetically is not an excuse to be rude. It is not an
Yeah.
excuse to be stupid. It is not an excuse to be teaching people rubbish. It is
Yeah.
not an excuse to just be a nonsense human being. And that is what we're here to talk about.
I actually agree with you because sometimes I think people confuse what unapologetic is.
Yeah.
They feel like unapologetic means that you have the license to do whatever you want to do and
Yeah.
everybody has to accept it.
Yes.
Yeah, because I'm
That's
not
the worst
apologizing
part.
for being
The
myself.
fact that everybody must accept
Everybody must accept it, yeah. So you need to know that with every action, there is a reaction. There's always a consequence for
it's
your
not
actions.
by basbos or I'm
Yes,
unapologetic.
it's not by
so,
being savage.
Yeah.
It's not
You
by
know,
that,
no.
yeah.
That's not even what I mean when I say
Yeah.
unapologetic. Obviously, live your true self. I'm against and I hate those that pretend, those that
Yeah.
hide who they really are. Do you get?
Exactly.
And another thing, when it comes to being unapologetic, right? Your true self can be rude, okay? Your true self can be, your head, don't lose for your head. Your true self can be all that. Being unapologetic, yes, you can own that while also trying to work on your flaws. Do you get what I mean?
Yes.
Don't pretend like you're happy when you're not. If somebody provokes you now, you're free to react unapologetically. Obviously, as long as you're not killing anybody, you're not being abusive. Your reaction is your right? But sometimes it's okay to agree that, okay, this is my right. I reacted this way because I wanted to, but that doesn't make it the right way. That's also you being unapologetic. You living your you learning in the process. It's not even about I did a pass my front. I don't like it. Ma'am,
do you know
unapologetic. How dare you do me like that?
Yeah. Do you know there's something that you do? I'm sure you might not even realize it. That is almost like the true definition of being unapologetic.
Me, Chinelo.
Yes, something you do even on your channel.
I say me,
do.
Chinelo. Let me be sure what you're talking about.
You?
What's that?
When you change your mind about something, when you now see things in a different way, you actually say before I used to think this way. Before I used to see things like this. Before I even did this. But right now I don't see it that way. I see it differently. I've learned my lesson. I changed my mind. You know, like you say it without feeling like, oh, people now start judging me that I've changed my mind.
How you take the notice this kind of thing?
How don't I notice it?
Me say when they talk this thing, I don't notice it.
You've not noticed it. And sometimes I even say things like, let's say there was someone that you didn't like before. Let's just say you didn't like the person before, and you start liking the person. You now be like, me, I didn't like the person before, and then I like the person now. But some people,
and before when I don't like the person, I will stand my ground. I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like you for this. But when I now start liking you, I come out, I'll be like, I did it.
Exactly. That's how you see your face when you're saying it. That's how you see your face. That'd be like,
it's embarrassing, but you see that person I did to like. I actually like her now. You know?
Yeah. But some people will double down. Some people will be like, I don't like her and I'll never like her. Like, even when things have changed, even when it's obvious that you don't have a reason, some people will be like, no.
I get what you mean.
Yeah, just because they don't want people to perceive them as weak or
like you're no more being unapologetic. No, sister, there are people that I did not like before. There are things that I've done in the past. I think I said one in one of my recent videos. Maybe that's why I remember. Because I saw a comment this morning.
Yeah.
Maybe I think I said it in that video. Like there are ways I used to act before. There are things I genuinely believed was the right way to behave. There are ways I genuinely believe that if you're not acting like this, you don't have sense.
Exactly.
And I could stand my ground for days on that. But if you grow now, if you should know when you mature.
Yeah, exactly.
When the Lord decides to start using you to do his work.
Exactly. When
the sense comes, when you see the light, it's okay to just accept it. And that's another thing. It's not weakness. It's not being unapologetic. I feel like, okay, let's even leave that part. Apart from learning your lessons and like learning from your mistakes. Let's not be dwelling on mistakes and be claiming, unapologetic. I don't give a shit.
Exactly.
I don't give a, it's paining you.
Yeah.
This person you're currently
it's causing issues for you. Yes, exactly.
They pay you. You go to bed, you vex, you are sad. But you're too proud, too unapologetic to do anything. Aside from that now, let's talk about unapologetic in terms of, I don't know how to talk this one.
How you express your life.
Express your sexuality.
Yes,
express your...
Live your truth.
Live your truth.
How you're living your truth.
How you're living your truth. Now, talk this one.
So, drawing from the recent happenings with people like Denola Gray, Bobrisky, James
Brown.
Is it James Brown?
Is that not his name?
James Brown.
That one, Sha.
That one,
Queen of Africa.
Yeah, Queen of Africa, Duchess of London. People like that. I mean, the most recent one that we saw was Denola Gray. I don't know if that was Halloween party or whatever, but she wore one low-cut trouser with G-string that was up, with one feminine top. His back was open. Like, the whole outfit was just screaming. Off. Yeah, he was screaming, live your truth. Yeah. Now, the thing about such living your truth, such expressions is that as much as I don't think people are really, okay, for me personally, I'm not really against what you do behind closed doors, right? I'm not really against who you choose to love, who whatever you are. I'm not against that, or how you choose to express yourself in, behind closed doors. But when you bring it out in the open to the rest of us, for us to see, and it's not even just him now, even with women who say, I'm living my truth, so you're walking half naked, your butt cheeks are out, your boobs are out.
I talked about it on my channel. You're going for a child's birthday party, you're wearing these clothes that your whole breast. What's the point?
What's the point? You're selling
You're being unapologetic. It's my body, I dress how I want. We get all that.
You're selling phone on Instagram, you're opening breasts, so all that expression of sexuality, I'm a sensual person, and that.
You're being unapologetic.
Yeah, I feel like that's not being unapologetic. I feel it's the opposite. I feel like you want us to accept you before you feel good about yourself. Yeah. Right? I see it as you're not really confident in who you are that much. So you want to, I don't know how to explain. It's like overcompensation.
It's overcompensation. And my own is that, okay, for example, there are bad habits that a lot of us have. Oh, a lot of us drink, we smoke, we like, what am I saying They like strippers, they like strip clubs, they like all these things there. Does that mean that you're going to carry your child, right? Go to a strip club, you smoke. You're not giving the child the thing to smoke.
Exactly.
When they're smoking, you're there putting money inside strippers' breast, blah blah blah. Is that something you want for your kid?
Exactly.
So I feel like it's not even sometimes not about being unapologetic. That's you living unapologetically now. Oh yeah, go do it in front of your child. So why should our kids be subject to this thing?
Exactly. That's just
okay. It is not living unapologetically. You live unapologetically, but at least have regards.
Yeah.
Have regards.
And another thing that even makes me laugh sometimes is when people like that come out and do whatever they want to do, and people are against it, or people are like tone it down, or take it easy now, we don't need to know all this, or don't need to see all this. And then you see their colleagues and their friends and their people like that coming out to say, no, you people should not say anything, allow them to live their true self, whatever their people.
It's almost like saying, oh, this person's true self is some people are, what's that thing, people that are always stealing, they have is a medical condition,
kleptomania.
Yes. Saying is their true self, so allow them to steal in peace. Some people will argue this, no wahala, you can argue it. But there are just some things that there's a way things are meant to be now. Exactly. There's a way things are meant to be. It's like even seeing somebody with mental illness or seeing somebody that is sick, saying, just let them be. No. Like, are you not going to try to help that person?
Yeah, this thing also applies to even what we call fat shaming too, right?
Yes.
Sometimes it is okay, there's fat shaming, we know that one. Our aunties are very good at it. That one is normal, right? But saying that being overweight is not good is not fat shaming
at all.
Because if you see somebody that is anorexic, and
we talk about it as well. Let's even
shaming.
Branch into that aspect now, because that's another thing. Oh, leave her, she's living unapologetically. Why do you and people
keep quoting people keep giving example of Lizzo, okay, you're overweight, she will now wear transparent clothes with her butt out, her boobs out. People now be like, allow her, that it's because of her weight, that people are talking about her. But yes, it's because of her weight.
Anybody that loves you, if you're overweight or underweight or sick or mentally whatever it is, anybody that loves you should be able to tell you the truth. That's also them living their true self. That's also them being unapologetic and telling you the truth. Because some people don't even know this. Will now hide under this is my life. I do whatever the F I want. You're killing yourself. And is that like, if people don't intervene now and something ends up happening, all her family members, they don't even love her. Nobody told her the truth. No. But people were just there hailing her. You're being your true self. It's not by that.
For me, as long as something is dangerous to either the person or people around the person, it is okay to voice out and say this thing is wrong.
Yes.
Because imagine a woman now that is in a domestic abuse situation. Then you will now say you can't tell her who to love. Allow her be with who she wants to be with. And you're clearly seeing that this guy is dealing with her. He's making, but because she's blinded, some people are brainwashed. Some people have very low self-esteem. Some people don't just know that what they are in is going to kill them. They are hoping the guy will change. It's a very good example. They are hoping the guy will change. So if I now go there and say, sister, see the light. This guy is going to kill you. Look at so and so person's story. Draw from this story. Leave this guy. Then people now come and tell me. Imagine people now saying, "Don't tell her to leave him.
Don't put mouth. Don't put mouth.
Yes,
that's what she wants.
Some people say that.
Don't put mouth.
Like this question that we always ask, that if you find your friend's husband cheating, will you say anything? And many people will be like,
no,
I don't
it's not my business.
It's not my
but
business.
That's the problem.
So why is person your friend?
That's the problem.
So which one is your business?
My dear, I think people use this being unapologetic only when it suits them.
Yes.
Only when they want to use it to cover
what they are doing, what they want you to accept.
Yes, what they want you to accept, what they want to force you to accept. It's so annoying because our kids are being forced to accept a lot of things. I don't know how now they take raise your children for abroad.
My sister, my dear,
okay?
Because these
kids are being taught to accept rubbish. I was watching something yesterday where kids are now changing their pronouns in school without their parents knowing. And the teachers are told to hide it from their parents. Because under 18 children, like things are happening, and all these things are hiding under the umbrella of unapologetic. Everybody live your true self, live your true self. People are transitioning their kids. People are doing different things.
Do you know the one that even confuses me about this transitioning thing? Okay, I'm not even going to go too deep into it, but I've heard them say things like, if the parents consent to it, right? Even if the child is underage, even if the child is, let's say, 9, 10, and the child says, "Mommy, I feel like I'm a girl when I'm a boy," as long as the parents consent to it, the child can actually go through the whole transitioning, even surgery to remove the uterus or to cut off whatever. Like as far as the parents consent to it, or is their child, they're allowed to do what they want to do with their child. That's people's argument. So when the parents don't consent to it,
why is the school
why
hiding
is it now?
it?
Yes, why is the school hiding it? Why is the school now
you see,
against it?
It's just that whole trend. Things are trending now.
Yes.
So as long as it's trending, if you're not, it's either you're with them or you're against them. But when it comes to other things in life, I hate that it's not seen that way.
Yes,
okay?
exactly.
It's okay to hate whatever that person is doing, but it's not okay to dislike,
yes,
this thing.
Exactly.
See, I try not to
but you guys get the point.
But you get the gist.
Yeah.
A lot is happening, guard yourself, guard your children. See, forget all this unapologetically living unapologetically, just be my true self, be your true self in your house. Don't bring it in front of my kids. Don't bring it in my front. Just be your true self in your house. Some people will not like this gist now, but it's okay. We don't have to like every video. My dear, we just all have to be very careful now because a lot is happening. Our kids are being exposed to TV shows, rubbish shows. Like our kids are being exposed to a lot.
I keep asking, whoever is involved or whatever is, if you really are genuine about these things, like you really believe this is who you are.
Why are you forcing it on children?
Thank you. Why do you feel the need to allow other people to accept it? Like, for instance, I know who I am. I know what I am. I know myself very well. I don't care whether you believe it or not.
And that's another thing.
Yeah.
I watched a video yesterday, Abba preached. They even talked about it, like, when they said, they cannot date, some kind of people. They can't date trans, they can't date, like, it's just their choice, personal choice, right? People now told them, how would you feel if I said I can't date a black man? They were like,
better for me now. You've already.
How would they consent me?
Thank you. You've even like reduced my time. Like if I come and meet you now and you say I don't date black women, okay, better move on to the next. I'm not wasting time with you.
Like I'm not wasting time with you. It doesn't change my life. It's just like when we make videos now. How would they feel when I insult your village people like this?
Insult my village people now.
Insult them.
If my village people are doing anyhow, insult them now. If somebody comes to tell you how to, come and tell me now, like. Yeah, it doesn't.
Do you know how many people that don't like me? This video will even make more people hate us.
Exactly. So why is my own now special?
It is that people are running and shying away from saying the truth now.
Yeah.
Actually, when they feel like the truth hurts them.
Yes.
When they feel like the truth doesn't benefit them.
Yes.
They are running away from saying the truth. But nothing can ever stop me. See this my mouth. God will agree.
Exactly.
I'm in this world to do the Lord's work.
Yeah, and
I would never stop saying the truth.
You know one thing about not saying the truth. I can't remember who was saying this in psychology. I think Jordan Peterson or whatever. He was saying that when you don't say the truth, that his own opinion is say the truth no matter the consequences, no matter how it. Because if you don't say the truth, the consequences are actually worse.
Of course.
In the short term, when you lie and people agree with you or don't, people don't come for you in the short term, is you feel satisfied in that short term. But in the long run, you're hurting your soul, you're hurting your person. You are not being true to who you really are. So just say the truth and allow whatever happens to happen. In the short term, saying the truth might actually be negative.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, in the short term, but in the long run.
You feel like you're living your truth. You feel like, I'm also living my truth by calling out your...
Yeah, exactly. And the funny thing, if Christians talk, it's easy for people to castigate Christians and say, don't say that, don't push your beliefs down other people's throats. You don't need to come and preach in the bus or whatever. It's easy to say that, okay, and we all agree. Don't keep your opinions to yourself. Not everybody's religious. It's okay. Yeah. So why can't you keep your own to yourself too? Because
recently, Shebi Christians and Muslims came together and were protesting in the US against what they're teaching their kids in school. Some things are more than just religion or not. It's just basic common sense. There are things children should not be exposed to. There are things. Thank God for Nigerian law, Shabu. Maybe we'll just end it here.
But the thing is that Nigerian law now, they are looking for a way now to, before you know what's happening, because we copy a lot. And it starts from pop culture, from celebrity culture, from there to start trickling down before you know what's happening everywhere. Everybody guard your children, lock your children, guard your wife.
Right there,
guard your
husband. Guard your husband. Guard everybody that you love.
Yeah.
We shall see people in our next video.
All right. Bye.